biz, baby. Kiss. Shout out to Shea Baby TV, the hottest shit on the internet. Giving flowers, showing love, no hate, no sucky shit. Ah! Yeah! Dirty.
Shea Baby. Shea.
Welcome
Shea.
to the VIP section.
Shea Baby, y'all. Shea. Shea. Shea Baby, y'all. Shea. Shea Baby, y'all. Shea. 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 Shea Baby, y'all. Shea. Shea. Shea Baby, y'all. Shea. Shea. Shea Baby, y'all. Shea Baby, y'all. Shea. Shea. Shea Baby, y'all. Shea. Shea. Shea Baby, y'all. Shea. Shea. Shea Baby, y'all. Shea. Shea Baby, y'all. Shea. 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 Shea Baby, y'all. Shea. Shea. Shea Baby, y'all. Shea. Shea. Shea Baby, y'all. The vibes. Make sure you go like and subscribe to the channel if you like what's going on, if you like all the hip-hop and the sports news, and you like everything that Shea Baby's bringing to the table. Make sure you like and subscribe. You already know the vibes.
Room for morality.
No games.
In foreign affairs.
Yo, Shay, we about to wake these niggas up, man. They sleeping. We about to put them on. And if they ain't ready, they better get ready. Yeah, stirring up the pot, crazy. Stir it up. Tuned in to Shea Baby. Tune in. Twisting up the Zod ground. Light up. Got me going Zod crazy. Hip hop news, no cap. So don't try and bait. No cap. Trying to get your reels up. Then you know you gotta pay me. This ain't your average, bro. Nah. Hating, then you mad at us. Haters. Niche, if they hating, send these haters back to Africa. This is where the shit stops. When I hit my bro Fox. What up, Don Coop, Charles, Pat, Brian. Make the show rock. The whole team. And we talking hip hop. Talk, baby, love, salute, baby. Salute, baby. Marcy, the whole chat room. Drop a comment, paste it. Started from the bottom basement. Headed to the top fast. Tune in and share your thoughts. Talking about it, talk stats. Shea Baby TV, hottest on the net. Let's talk facts. Anything above that. Cloud chasing, fall back. Merch about to drop soon. Pre-order yours now. They can never lock us out. Kicking all the doors down. We coming through. Shea Baby TV, the hottest TV on the airwaves. Lock in. Talking about it. Salute to the whole team. Marcy, Baby Love, Niche, Don Coop, Pat, Brian, No Cap Fox. What it do, y'all? We coming through, y'all. Shea Baby TV.
Shea Baby. Started from the bottom basement, headed to the top fast. Shout out to my man No Game, man. Yes. Started from the bottom basement, headed to the top fast. Shea Baby. Yeah. Yes, sir. We are here Monday morning. What's the vibes like? Let's talk about it, man. Let's really, really talk about it this morning. I think we got a good show this morning. I think it's Monday. I think we setting it off right. Shout out to everybody that had a great weekend. The weekend is always the weekend. It was always good, man. I hope everybody was in something. Yes. It was that type of weekend, right?
Yeah. But of course, you know your boy's always working. But you know it's always good to get in something. Let's talk about it.
Shape baby.
No cap, what's good? No cap, I can't wait till tomorrow, man. You're the thrill of the week for your boy, B. 100%.
Shape baby.
Yeah. Yes, sir. No cap Fox will be on tomorrow. Brian, my man, you're here early. Let's talk about it.
Shape
Now,
baby.
Brian, you're getting a lot of money, Brian, because I read one of your comments. I think you say you're in the trucking business. That's why you're always tuned in. You're always on the road. I'm glad to make my man Brian's trip worthwhile. Get into that paper. Yeah.
Shape baby.
All right, let's smash them likes early. Let's get to it. We got a great show. We're going to talk a little bit. Will Smith. I think it's safe to say he's zesty. They got my man Will Smith looking zesty out here, man. What a lot of proof, too. We're going to go to that. Then we got some of this Jim Jones smoke. You know, over the weekend we wasn't on. But your boy Jim Jones, content dropped that Jim Jones, I guess, when he was going to fight Dame Dash. We'll go over that.
Shape baby.
Yeah. That's always good smoke when the GOATs is at it. Then we're going to also talk about today. What else I had? Oh, 50 Cent calls Jim Jones. Of course, Jim Jones didn't answer the phone. Who wants to talk the fifth?
Shape baby.
Yeah. Now you got to remember, Brian, much love always. Let's roll Brian out. Roll Brian out. Shout out to Brian. Always showing love.
Shape baby.
All right, so over the weekend, you know, so you got to remember, Jim Jones is never going to rock with Fifth. Fifth, this is why I said a lot of people got to watch out for, you know, you can't be a fan. You got to know what this man does. Shout out to everybody out there. But the real facts is, back in the days, you notice when Jim Jones came out on stage with Fifth, then Fifth went on the show with Cameron. It's a lot. It's a lot. Then they told the story about when he was on there. You know, actually, let me play that clip real quick. Let's start from there. Hold on. Let's play that clip. Let's put 50 cents up there. Let's put 50 cents up there so we know what's going on. 50 Cent, Jim Jones. Okay, so this is why Jim Jones will never rock with him again. Okay, so 50 Cent's Cameron show about Jim Jones on stage with him. Let's see if this pulls up. And then I can play that clip for y'all. Okay, here it goes. We found it.
Like on the side, just he was not a rapper at all. He was your man, like on the side, just he was not a rapper at all. So when Ballin' took place, and I'm looking and I'm going, oh, he having a moment. That's the Lloyd Banks. It's Lloyd Banks thing. He wanted that. He was watching them be that, like Mace be that, and Cam be that, and looked at, and it was finally he had one. Mm-hmm. And I just looked, and I knew I just took the shot, murder, to see, because I wasn't sure he was gonna go for it. Mm-hmm. But I was like, we like Jimmy better than you anyway, Cam. You gotta watch to see how he responds. And then when you see, he like, oh shit, he really like that. Give me this, get me Jimmy. Yeah, tell him we want you at the show, Jimmy. Yo, but that was one of those things I just threw it out. And see, he was your man, like on the side, like on the side. So, he was not around.
That's why I played that clip right there. So let's talk about it. So that's why it's gonna be hard for Jim to rock with him. That relationship is finito. It's over. You know, he brought him on stage. Then he went on the show, told the story. Jim is never gonna rock with him. So we'll go over that today too. That's good smoke. But first, I want to start off with stuff that went over on the weekend. You know, Blueface is out there running around with Rich the Kid, running their mouth about Soulja.
Come on, man. I'm just here trying to get Soulja Boy baby mama her money.
Oh, man.
I'll just do what I gotta do, Rich.
What's
I'm
going
a
on?
Rich the Kid, because Soulja can't afford the charge.
That's nasty work. Now, when those two got up together, now you know, Soulja Boy has a lot of smoke with Rich the Kid. I almost want to say that's the #1 ops right now. Rich the Kid. Now, it all comes from the females, though. This is why I try to tell people all the time that I try to avoid the smoke because 90% of the deaths and shit that goes on in these streets are because of females or because of the drug game. But the drug game, everything always circles back around to the females. You know, back in the days, you know, the niggas was snitching because niggas was sleeping with their wives when they was in jail. You know about the Nicki Bond story? Come on.
Shit, baby.
This ain't nothing new. Niggas been doing this. Been doing this. So, I've always been the one to say, you know, try to avoid, you know, the worst thing is to get hurt or get bodied for some coochie. There gotta be coochie out there that don't got no beef and no drama with it. Like I said, I only want smoke when it comes down to real smoke. And that's what I mean. This is why I say what I say about, you know, just being cautious about that P-U-S-S-Y out there. It's a fact, because, you know, it's a killer. You know, if you get some good coochie, you could go crazy. Yeah! Especially the niggas that go crazy off it. Sometimes it don't be you. It could be you like, yeah, you know, this is average. I'm just doing a regular day in the office. Not for other niggas. They get in that water and they get delusional. They get delulu.
Shit, baby.
Nicky Rat Ass told over a street booger. That bozo. That's a fact, no game. He told over a street booger. Jealousy, the #1 killer amongst black folks already know. You already know, Ken. Shout out to Ken James. Patricia, how you doing, boo-boo? Shout out to Patricia in the building. Yes.
Shit, baby.
Jealousy is the #1. Shit is a killer out there. But it is. It's the facts. Let me see what else we got for y'all. Oh, so I didn't get a chance. Remember, I've always been talking, right? So this is my dad's book. Right here. This is my father's book right here, right? Rest in peace to my man. Word. So Friday, after I got off the show with y'all, right? I got like 1 million text messages about my father. So, Keith Sweat, remember I was always telling y'all, you know, now I got to do the voiceover. It's time. It's time for me to tell her, you know, because the book, my father finished the book. We got it pressed up, but we didn't get a chance to put it out like that. You know, my father, he like passed away maybe like 6 months later. So now I'm going to put the book out, but first I'm going to do the voice over, and then I'm going to put the book out so niggas can get the book. So, Keith Sweat. Remember I always told y'all my pops found Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat been to the crib, pause, Keith Sweat. You know, I got pictures with me and Keith Sweat's arm, me and my brother, Keith Sweat in the crib, Mark Jackson. It was crazy. Lot of parties back in the 80s. Keith Sweat was my main guy.
Shit,
So,
baby.
So I get the text messages and they tell me, they're like, yo, Keith Sweat's talking about your pops. So here goes the clip right here. This is crazy.
No, it did not start my first album. It was with Sutra Records. Mars Levy, Adam Levy. When they had the Fat Boys, I was producing for Sutra Records back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 records on the internet. All I wanted, my baby, my mind. Wait, I was with Tony Lopez. 165th Street and Woody Crest Avenue in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? So my legacy extends. Y'all just know the make it last forever part. You know what I'm saying? But me hanging on 95th Street and Columbus Avenue going to sell a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? And all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And when Earl Monroe used to come to 165th
Okay.
Crest Avenue to see.
So I played it all the way through because you see that he was talking about Earl Monroe, right? So why do you think I have this here? These are all my niggas, my niggas. These are all my niggas, my niggas. And that's real. These guys all been to the crib. Earl Monroe, Mark Jackson. Let me see who else. Patrick Ewing. These are my father's guys. Charles Oakley.
Shea Baby.
Charles Smith. Pee Wee Kirkland. This is regular 80s parties that we had, 90s. Keith Sweat. You know, Desiree Coleman, Mark Jackson's wife. Escalade.
Shea Baby.
These are regular moments at the crib, my niggas. Regular moments. So, I'm going to do the voiceover. We're going to have to get to that. We're going to have to talk about that. We ain't got no choice. All right, let's get back to the smoke. Mary J. She was outside.
This is the drug deal.
That's a real Yonkers joint.
This is when they make all their money. They go, right? Yeah, they on the block in this.
Yes, sir, Mary. So it's funny. Like, a nigga, I see niggas in the comments on YouTube, because this shit got like 40,000 views in like two hours, that post right there. So I read in the comments, and a nigga say, would you bust Mary ass? And mad niggas went in on the comments, they was like, yeah. So I'm thinking, I'm like, of course, that's Mary J.
Shea Baby.
Niggas is definitely busting Mary J ass.
This is the drug dealer code.
Gangsta and all that.
This is when they make all their money. They go, right? Yeah, they on the block in this.
Big facts. Shout out to Mary. That's the queen right there. Gotta love Mary. Mary set it off back in the days. I ain't gonna hold you. She really did. You know, the real love. You know, the joints. It's nice in the morning, dude. With my man met them in. Shorty, I'm there every time you need me. Them joints?
Shea
Come
Baby.
on. Mary was it. Yeah. That's a fact. Shout out to Yonkers. All right, so we got, Fab invades Chris Brown.
Be cool. Fab, get off my back. I'm a big Chris.
Him and Kevin Hart.
I found he had a million. Fab is bitching.
Smash the lights.
Let's go and let's get a picture. Fuck you, Fab. If we love him, we love him. Let's go. That's it. Chris Brown. What the fuck you been? I just want to get the Chris Brown. Give him 100 piece. Well, do this for me. Get the fucking line. Do the video. Y'all act normal. Let's get the fuck out of here, man.
Shit. She's still in your picture.
No, it's not.
I cut her off. Fab is in it. Y'all think she's still, by the way, she's still in her picture.
Switch the video.
Nasty work. Shout out to Kevin Hart and Fabulous. These niggas is always playing. All right, so we got that. Typical day in the office. Let's get to the Eagles. Let's start right there. I want to talk about the Eagles this morning. Those some real bum-ass niggas, man. Them some trash niggas. Check out my ticket, man. Yo, Ken, look at my ticket. These niggas killed me last night. See, I had a 9-team parlay, Ken, and I hit the other ones, a couple NBA teams. This was going to rock. This ticket was only for plus 688. 9 teams for 688? That means that I had niggas to score like 6 points in the NBA. Let's keep it real. FanDuel couldn't even give me plus 688 yesterday. Philly, y'all some bum-ass niggas.
Shea Baby.
Philly, y'all some bum-ass niggas. Right, Ken? Garbage. The worst out there. Now, Jalen Hurts, it could be the end of the run for that dude, man. It could be the end. He is too little, too bum. I saw 2 quarterbacks from Alabama this weekend lose my money because I also, don't get me wrong, I was real mad. I had the Panthers for plus 480 and the over. I had plus 700 on 2 picks. You can't beat that.
Shea baby.
I hit on everything else. I'm up 1,600 for the weekend. The hell with you, Ken? Yeah. I'm hating on you, Ken. I should have hit. Nah, Ken, there's money out there. Don't get me wrong. It is. I'm back in the mix tonight. Yeah. FanDuel, y'all owe me tonight, man.
Shea baby.
I can show y'all 5 tickets of the same bullshit that happened to me, man. The same bullshit happened to me all weekend, man. Now, this is why I jumped out like this. Gilly, I don't want to hear this no more.
Hey, yo, Gilly, do me a favor. Your bum-ass team fucked up my parlay last night. I lost by 1. Do me a favor. Take that bum-ass hat off now.
That's a fact. Take that bum-ass hat off. Yeah.
Shea baby.
Take that bum-ass hat off, Gilly. You can't wear that no more in these reels, B. You can't wear that no more. That hat is finished. You and Meek, I don't want to see that on y'all niggas' heads no more. Pause.
Shea baby.
Y'all niggas, man, I saw you and Michael Blackston in the crowd. Y'all straight jinx niggas money last night, man. Now, everything played out perfect for me because I'm like, yo, all the Eagles got to do is come back and score and win. I got the over. Boom, I'm in the run.
Shea baby.
I got everything working for me right here. This is what I need. Now, FanDuel, y'all on some bullshit. Y'all ain't offer me no cash outs or nothing because I would have took anything at that point, man. I knew that they wasn't going to score. Jalen Hurts is too little.
Shea baby.
He's too small. Gotta get him out of there, y'all. Gotta get him out of there. Trash. And that's a fact. Now, it seems like I'm salty. Shay, you salty, you lost. Shay, you salty, you lost. No, I'm not salty, I lost. I'm salty because Philly was hyped up. Y'all was the home. Y'all had the highest seed. Y'all was home court advantage in the cold at home. Y'all lost in front of all the thugs. Y'all niggas is finished.
Shea baby.
Y'all made Philly look bad. Check out how it was in my crib. We was watching them parlays.
Money right here.
Yeah.
This fucking game right here.
Yeah.
You got the wrong stuff. Fuck that kind of
Yeah. Tighten up. Let him know. Tighten up. Let him know.
Look, Tola.
Money right there. That's what you're talking about. Right here.
See how he wanted the headset and the monkey on the
Shea baby.
That shit is fire though.
Lemur.
That looks fire though. I ain't gonna lie to you. That looks fire.
I decided that.
Yeah, shout out to my man Ball Game. Okay, so y'all see this dude right here? That's my nigga that be calling up and giving y'all the picks. You see how serious he is about gambling? Look what he told my brother.
Focus on the money right here.
Yeah.
This fucking game right here.
Yeah.
You got the wrong stuff. Fuck that kind of
Tighten up. Let him know. Tighten up. Let him know.
Look, Tola. He said focus on the money right here. Focus on the money right here. That's what we need to be doing. Shout out to him. All right, let's get into the smoke. Why not, man? That's what we here for, right? All right, let's set this morning off with Cardi B. So, Cardi B, right? You know, what's homegirl's name again? Celina Powell, right? Now, that's when you know your shit is done. That's when you know you're done off, you're finished. This is all she cares about right now. Her and Stephon Diggs, that's it. She got her new boo. Now, ladies, when you got that new boo, I know it's that great feeling. Yeah. I know it's that great feeling. That's a fact.
Shea baby.
So, I done with Offset. Once I seen in the reels this morning that she actually was like, nah, shout out to Celina Powell. That's, you know, she like was bigging her up, saying like, thank you for sleeping with him. Yeah. Like, shit, baby. It's crazy. It's crazy out here. All right, let's get to it. Look, oh, they go to pick. There they go. There they go. Let's move them down here. Let's move them right here. Right? So we can get the video in there. Cause I ain't gonna lie, this is nasty work.
Oh my God, you guys,
She's
come
back.
in, sit down, and shut the door. It has been a wild 24 hours in Cardi B's life. First of all, Celina Powell came out, spoke on Cardi's kids, talked about Offset, what he's been up to, the way he was trying to set up Stefan, and she let us know that there was a restraining order. Guess what? Offset violated the restraining order. People say that he may go to jail, and it doesn't matter whether that restraining order is in Georgia, whether it's in New Jersey, or whether it's in New York. You know, they got houses everywhere. On top of that, everybody was waiting for Cardi to go in on Celina. Cardi B's unofficial rep just came out on Twitter and said Cardi supports Celina and has kind words to say about her. But maybe it's not over. If you're wondering what Offset is doing, going on the run, being Clyde without his body, trying to hide or check himself into imaginary rehab so he could say he was one flew over the cuckoo's nest, you would be wrong. All I got to say is the streets are saying this is not going to end well for Offset, because you know why all this mess was going on, why all this mess was exposed. Offset was, guess where? You don't even got to guess. I'm going to tell you. This man is back in the casino gambling away the 2 nickels he has left. Don't believe me? Well, guess what? There was proof. I got the text. I had the tweets of of Cardi B's unofficial rep basically defending Celina and saying kind words. This is Celina Powell. Celina Powell is the girl that while Offset was married with Cardi, told everybody that she was pregnant by Offset, and Offset offered her money to have an abortion, right? And then all this stuff happened, and Celina Powell came out and said that Offset, hold on, I'm going somewhere with this, and then I'll get to all the receipts I got. Celina Powell came out and said, oh, guess what? I lied. I was never preggo. I don't know what happened. But then that was years ago. Now we see Offset not only chilling with Celina Powell, but talking mad.
My fault, y'all.
Mad-ish on Stefan Diggs. Now, there are some people that said that Celina is working with Cardi to take down Offset. I don't know about that, because I just think Offset is literally crashing out. I think he's on a self-destructive spiral. I think all Cardi got to do is just stand back and watch him go. Go, little rock star. Anyway, let me get into the receipts. Okay, what's the first receipt that y'all want to see?
Damn,
I think this. Hold on.
She went in.
Where we at? Let me pull this up.
It's up this morning. Smash
so
the
this
likes.
Was put out. Live by said, fans say Offset is back in the casino while owing Celina Powell $15K, according to her. And she exposed him with recorded calls and videos as collateral. Now, do I think that maybe Celina approached Cardi and said, yo, I got information if you want to buy it? He violated the restraining order. He said, because Celina Powell is she is not a businesswoman. She is a business woman, right? Maybe she approached Cardi and said, what's up? Because it is interesting, but again, Cardi's crashing out. So listen to Offset right here. Look at this mess. Look at this.
Thank you, Jay, baby. Shout out to Mel Bay.
$1 million.
Shout out to No Cap.
Flashing
Shout
it in the
out to
casino.
Haas
You know
Dubby.
you probably will
Shout
be
out to Jay Baby. What's
selling
goody?
it by the end of the night. This man, a gambling addict is, well, I want to say it's worse than a drug addict, but baby, is bad. Anyway, Malia said, girl, what? Who was he with? Wait, who was he with just out here like that? They said he was just chilling at the casino. They said, what casino? They said the Hard Rock, y'all. Wow. Wow. Anyway, let's get into the Celina Powell stuff. So if you guys don't know what Celina Powell said, let me show y'all real quick. I got the video. It's only going to take 10 seconds. But for those of you guys who don't know, you need the background, right? Let's get into this.
When he sees Stephon, he's going to shoot him in his...
Okay, hold on. Let me fast forward to the...
Take your time, girl.
Part.
Take your time.
Okay, let's go.
He was like, because if the babies aren't mine, that's a bastard. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, so what, you want the baby to be yours? He was like, yeah, because culture don't really fuck with the baby. He was like, yeah, like, she just be side-eyeing the baby or whatever, and the nanny be telling me all this. Like,
that's
mind
crazy.
you, this is breaking news now. Cardi has a restraining order on Offset. So he gets not allowed to talk to the babies at all. He's been FaceTiming Culture through his other daughter this whole time and talking to Culture or whatever. And I guess Culture's been saying, like, she hasn't even met Stephon. So that's probably why, like, she thinks, like how the fuck is this baby? And I don't talk to my dad, like, how did you just have a baby, you know?
Wow.
And she's like, no,
so,
that's not.
Hold on. So basically what they saying is, and that's crazy. That's crazy. So imagine, you know, because it's kind of hard to bring a nigga, you know, around the kids. It's true. For ladies, I do say. But imagine not meeting. Like, I'm pretty sure the daughter got a phone. She's like in Google, like, who's this nigga? See the mother in pictures in him. She says she never met him. This is what Offset is telling Celina Powell. Celina Powell's on whatever podcast this is that this girl is playing this clip from. She's saying that Offset is telling her when they're pillow talking in the crib that the daughter Culture is saying she never met the nigga. But then there's a random baby running around the house to this man. This is crazy.
Okay, so in this, she let a lot of stuff go. 1, he's illegally breaking a restraining order. 2, he is threatening Cardi's mate, which I think would go under restraining orders, threatening you or anybody associated with you. 3, he's trying to turn the kids away from her. 4, he might be telling the kids very detrimental stuff. So a lot of people were waiting.
Don Coop, I know this is nasty. Fox, we're going to talk about this tomorrow. King Fire, what it is, my boy. This is definitely some nasty work. Just imagine, like I said, imagine you as a child and there's another kid running around the house and you just like, you never met the dad. You know, it's crazy. Now, this is why I always say that it looks like it could be something like where it's like, you know, homeboy could just be the donor. She wanted the baby. Because why you not bringing this man around? He should have. Once you have the baby, the kids got to meet them. Come on now. You have the baby. Shake baby. That's tough. That's crazy. That's tough.
Party to go in on Celina because they were like, how come you're not going in on Celina? You going in on everybody else, especially people that spoke on your children. Excuse me, I have a cold. But get this, right? They're saying that's not the case. Now, let me introduce you to the players. Oh, another thing. Offset's unofficial spokesperson came out and tweeted some mess implying that Cardi did have a revenge baby. It's a lot. Okay, so if you guys don't know who Kim Barbie is, he's one of Cardi's closest friends. I think that he operates as Cardi's unofficial spokesperson.
I'm not going to lie. The revenge baby is the worst baby there is. Because it's like, you know, you're playing with niggas' lives and you just having babies to be having them. It's crazy. I know you got the money. That's the thing. That's the thing. When it comes to those two, you kind of can play like that when you got the money they got. They got a lot of money. Let me see what they said. Tessa, yeah, shout out to Tessa. That's her name. Yo, Tyson, I was trying to figure out her name. Because we had her playing during the Diddy case, too. Tessa, that's her name. Yeah, no, she knows all the smoke. She does that. See, I report the news, but I'm not really digging deep like these niggas. Like, these niggas is out to dig. You know what I mean? They out to dig. They got the shovel. You know what I'm saying? I don't dig that deep. But, pause. But I do say Tessa definitely gets to it. Now, The revenge baby. Let's get back to that. That's the worst baby to have out there. Ladies, come on, stop it.
Person, meaning I don't think that he would be given all of Cardi's tea without Cardi's seal of approval. He could be saying his own independent thoughts. You let me know what you think, but I think he's kind of like her unofficial spokesperson, and they kind of coordinate, or she gives like the thumbs up for him to go out and speak on her behalf. Okay, let's get into this, right? Because it's a lot to read, okay? Okay, so look. Kim Barbie said, and now they're trying to race bait, asking why Cardi isn't saying anything to Celina. How could they race bait? Isn't Cardi black? She actually didn't say anything. They said Celina in that clip didn't say anything bad about Cardi. She actually highlighted exactly why Cardi is so protective of her kids now. So Paris the Icon jumps in and said, I don't know who they is, but I said... And you didn't watch the entire clip because Celina was talking very matter of fact about Cardi's business, about culture, not liking the new baby, never meeting Stefan, or him not talking to her 3 days after birth, picking and choosing for sure. Now, again, I don't know who the they is also because I didn't hear any race baiting about the Cardi Celina stuff. They were just saying that Cardi don't like people speaking on her kids, right? Now, here's the thing. I personally think that Cardi's letting this go because Celina's admissions helps Cardi in court. And the more Cardi can look like the stable parent, the good parent, the worse Offset looks. And I am sure, in my opinion, that I think Cardi is actually... going to press charges for that broken restraining order and try to either put Offset in jail or make sure that he has supervised visitation with the kids. And honestly, the way he's acting, I don't know if that's such a bad idea. Anyway, the argument went on, right? Well, the discussion went on. So Kim Barbie said, did you? Because she was very clear that someone told her that information. Someone Cardi is currently in a legal battle with and has a restraining order against. Common sense would tell you why this won't be acknowledged any further. But y'all like to throw that out when it comes to her. Now, first of all, okay, let's keep going because, yeah, if I played the recording, clearly common sense would tell you there's no problem with that, right?
Smash them likes.
And they said, but you like to throw that out when it comes to...
Crazy. So, like I said, she, pretty much is telling y'all, like, Offset at this point, I don't know if he's telling Celina Powell anything, but I mean, if the child is telling this nigga this and he's telling correct, Cardi B's being very nasty out there. I'm not gonna lie. She doesn't even care about whatever Stefan Diggs is doing out there, period. I mean, I think she likes the dude, but at this point it doesn't matter. She got the baby. She gotta break him in a little bit because they're saying that the daughter culture is looking at her crazy. This is what Offset said that the nanny is saying, that culture is grilling the little baby, and it's, it could happen. I never went through that, but I know it's not easy bringing in another kid, especially to other siblings. They want to know why, especially, when it's a new father or new mother involved. It gets crazy. It definitely does. But, like Tessa, like he said, Tessa, she pretty much went and digged up the dirt because I didn't even know that, Celina Powell, this is why I don't understand you rap niggas. Why y'all keep dealing with this girl? Y'all tell her shit and she goes and tell y'all business on all these podcasts. Why y'all keep fucking with this girl, man?
Shea baby.
I don't get it. Why? It make no sense. I never introduced my girls to dudes when they were younger. That's a fact, Patricia. For what? Unless you're getting married, unless you know what I mean? So, but in her case, she has a baby with the dude and she's all in on the internet with the nigga. So, I kind of feel like for her, she might have to bring him to meet the kids. I don't know if she's gonna be with him. Are they together? I don't even know.
Yeah. Shake, baby.
I don't even know. It's crazy. I don't even know. But we'll stay up to date on that with everything with them because that's never gonna end. That's gonna be on for a minute. All right, let's move on to Will Smith. Now, there's this pastor dude, right? Do y'all No Game? We know who this guy is? It's a pastor guy. He's going on podcast right now, killing Will Smith. He's saying that the dude from I think it's Power, not Power. What's the name of that show with Terrence Howard? That show with Terrence Howard. They said Will Smith has been sleeping with this nigga the whole time. Check it out, man. This is crazy. Matter of fact, let's bring Will down here so we know who we're talking about. Leave Will there. This is nasty, y'all.
Okay. What's up, everybody? It's Make It Make Sense. We have Brother Bilal here for a follow-up interview. It's been almost...
Brother Bilal. That's his name. Brother Bilal.
2 years. The book is about to come out. Like the videos, the intro plays. We have a lot to get into.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
One, please. When you reach out to me, make it make common sense, please.
I make it make sense. Are you being nice tonight?
Big Mims. Surfer. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that
I hear you.
You know, I like people to be able to really know what's going on. And inside this book, this memoir, I let people know what's really going on because it's 38 years of information. Like I've been knowing Will for 38 years. And at the end of the day, it just goes on. It goes into like at the beginning, how did Will and I even meet? You know, how did we build a friendship and a bond at, 18, 19 years old, right? That lasted almost 38, 40 years, right? So all these things have like kind of been omitted. Everybody's just looking for the salacious things. I talked about knowing Will for, decades prior to even meeting Jada, right? And, how I see the change in him by getting with her. So, it's a famous saying, right? If you go into a skunk house, you're going to come out smelling like skunk. And if you go into a house of perfume, you're going to come out smelling like perfume. So it's the same thing with a relationship. If you're with somebody with a skunk aura about them and you're around them for so long, then that skunk aura is going to come on you. And that's how I feel that Will and Jada relationship was.
Did you know him before he was an actor?
Yeah, of course. Of course. Like you got to imagine in Philadelphia. That's what I'm saying. We go into all that because one thing they tried to do within the campaign is try to say that when Will didn't know each other, right? But you got to imagine when you got that kind of money and that type of machine, you can put out whatever you want to put out. So for example, when Jada came on the Breakfast Club and said that I extorted them and all that, that was defamation. Right. I know people are like, well, why didn't you sue her for defamation? Why couldn't you sue her for this? Why couldn't you sue her for that? Because at that time, the statute of limitations went out when I was healing. So let me go back. So I told you it was an attempt on my life in Medellin, Colombia, who I think it was Will, Jada, and the Church of Scientology. I go into that in the book. And I was hurt. And another one of my guys, my assistant, his name Fernando, he actually has brains damage. So what actually happened is I was coming home one day. Fernando used to drive me around, take me places. He was kind of my assistant, right? And both English and Spanish. So that was great. So I could move, and he wasn't no joke. So I was able to move around Medellin, Colombia, and have a good time and not to work, because Medellin is crazy. It's dangerous too. You know, like a lot of people see the trees, the mountains, the nice weather, and all.
And investment possibilities. I know a lot of people who are purchasing land out there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yes, oh yes. It's definitely becoming a hot investment hub and a big place for digital nomads. So it's like it's
Shout out
really
to
becoming
Superstructure. I see
baby
you out
America
there.
over there. And then it's 3 hours away from Miami, so it's pretty quick to get to. So once that attempt on my life happened, basically we got ran off the road and the car went down an embankment. Anybody who's been to Colombia knows it's very hilly and a lot of roads do not have barriers. So if you make a wrong turn, you're going to go spinning. If you're drunk, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of fatalities in Medellin, Colombia as well, too, due to car accidents. But so somebody ran us off the road.
Yeezy Lover, what
we
up, my
tumbled
boy?
down the embankment, and basically my back got messed up. My knee got messed up, and I had a lot of cuts and bruises on me, and I needed time to heal. Once I healed,
let's try to get to the smoke.
I went trying to duck service. Now, Jada Lawyer has come to court. Like these because I had people over there ready to give me a job, telling me don't go back. We got you.
We're trying to find the part where he said he was
You
Zesty.
just stay here. We'll make sure you with a job you can have citizenship and everything. You cool. But when they understood what I'm saying, one don't even know I got the civil harassment restraining order against her and the stuff they did with that. I'm gonna give you this quick story. It sounds unbelievable, but we got the paperwork. So when I go to the hearing, Jada's lawyer is there, right? She's not there, and they have what you call a pro temp judge. They're really called commissioners. So when I come inside
that's a fact.
The sheriff can tell me to go outside. So I'm like, so okay, I just walk outside. So I just say a brief prayer because I already know I feel something is off. The sheriff hands me a piece of paper and says, sign this. And I'm like, man, I'm not signing nothing. I'm not reading. But once again, they think you black, you stupid. They gonna bully you, right? And I'm pro se, like so. I'm more of an intellectual type guy, right? Like I'm not just doing and that's another thing. To work with Will Smith, you have to be an intellectual. You can't be no Will Smith assistant and not be an intellectual. That ain't happening. That just you're dealing with so much. And inside the book, I go into that, what my day-to-day is like, right? Why am I reading and studying so much every day just to keep up? You understand what I'm saying? Because you got to imagine at that level, you need an oxygen mask. Some days I literally have to stay up all night to prep for my next day so I can talk intelligent, you know what I'm saying, and understand what's going on in me and my surroundings, right?
Do you have attorneys that you can, bounce ideas off of or who will review?
So I said, Will, what do you want me to do with this guy? He said, I need you to hold him down like you would me, but on a TV set. I said, this guy can't pay me. I go to my computer. I go to my Bank of America. I show Will what's in my bank account. I said, Will, look at this is the kind of money I'm making right now, right? Where am I going to Chicago with the kid? Like, explain that to me, right? Will start laughing and was like, oh, that's all you got, because Will's always joking, even in the most serious situations. So he said, I'll double what you have in your bank account over time if you go to Chicago and work with this guy. So I said, okay, that's the kind of offer you can't refuse. But I'm still not understanding why Charlie Mack can't go. So come to find out, Charlie Mack and Bashir Gray were bumping heads. So Charlie Mack is another one of Will's best friends, right? And also guy alleged to have touched Jaden, right? So I set up, I end up going to Chicago. I get out there late, right?
Wait, who alleged that? I never heard that before.
Watch the Tasha K interview. Watch the Tasha K interview. Dude, listen, let me tell you something. Right now, these private investigators are working full time, right? Mm-hmm. Full time. And a lot of stuff is about to come out about Will, Jada, and Charlie Mack. It is going to be unbelievable.
Crazy.
And I promise you that
these are just people who are in like
so Charlie Mack is used to be Will's security, been with Will ever since he was 18 years old. And to be quite frank, Charlie Mack is the one who introduced me to Will when we were like 17. So 16 or 17. So he's been in and out of Will life for a very long time. And he's an individual that will do anything for money. Anything for money.
Let me pause it for a second. Now, I don't know who this brother dude is. Now, Don said something that makes sense. He looked like he was working out too. He looked like he crossed them gates to get into the game. Baby. That's bottom line. That's bottom line. I agree with Don Coop. Like, think about it. Think about it. What does this nigga do? Will put him on for something. He got something on the man. Talking about doubling the checks just to go hang out with little niggas? This is crazy.
So he's the perfect person to be around Will and Jada, because you need somebody that wants the money, right?
There's no love lost between you and Charlie Mack. I see.
Oh no! Hey, listen. I have invited him to any interviews that I've done. He's inside the paperwork. I've invited Will to any interview that I've done, Jada interview that I've done. Anytime they want to have an open discussion, I'm here. If they ain't coming to court, you know they ain't coming on the internet. I've invited Jada to open up the Red Table Talk so that we can talk it out in front of millions of people, and let's just see who's lying. Like, just let's legally set it up that whatever I bring,
he's bugging.
whatever.
Now, I put myself in Will and Jada's shoes. I'm not going on the stage, sitting there arguing with you, going over stuff and seeing who's lying and all of this. For what? See, when niggas get to this point, they're salty, broke, or something ain't right. My nigga, you got put on for 30, 40 years with no job, no nothing, just running with Will. You can't say nothing. You are a runner. See, that's my problem. Me, I know everybody. I can't just roll with niggas just to be rolling. And you can't even pay me to roll because I don't have there's nothing like, where do I grow to the next level? I know niggas that been around these rap niggas for 40 years and still doing the same shit at 50 years old. That's the worst type of nigga there is. I be seeing niggas behind these rap niggas and niggas like, yo, my nigga, your grandfather and you with Pooh Shiesties on trying to be nigga security still? This is disgusting. Shit, baby. No, not Shay Baby. If I'm not the manager, if I'm not, the head A&R or something in the actual, got a title getting paid by them niggas, and I gotta wait for you to give me money, I'm like Max B. I'm going the other way. Shay Baby. I'm going the other way. Just like this, like now. It's funny how we had 20, 30,000 views last week. YouTube did some garbage to me last week and gave me a strike against an edit that I made that had a little clip of somebody in there for 5 seconds. So they gave me a strike. Now they're not letting niggas in the live again. Doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the hustle. We still gonna get on. We still gonna work. No Game called me the other day and I had a little rant. I'm like, yo, No Game, what's YouTube doing? He's like, Shay, relax. Let's just keep working. And he's right. We can't stop that. I listened to Hassan Campbell say the same thing. He's used to having 10, 20,000 niggas in his live. He had 800 the other day. Come on. When they see you moving, they try to slow you up, man. That's what these people do, man. And that's real. So this guy right here, let's get back to brother. What's his name, brother what? Let's get back to him. That guy, right? I don't know how he could get on these podcasts and talk about a nigga that you actually was there. Like, all of these niggas was down with all this shit for 40 years. Now they want to get on 40 years later when the funds is gone, and now they want to bring up old shit. Y'all was all down with all of this stuff, man.
Shit, baby.
Y'all was all down. See, the difference is back in the days, y'all niggas couldn't get on TV and tell y'all story. Now with all this YouTube work and everybody having platforms, y'all just going on there telling any type of stories. Y'all just going on here telling anything, man. Now, I'm not defending Will Smith because he's nasty work. Don't get me wrong. He is nasty work. But, I can't just listen to some nigga named Brother Something just because he's salty and he ran with him for 40 years. That's crazy to me.
Shit, baby.
That's disgusting. All right, so let's move on to these guys. Jim Jones and 50 Cent, Dame Dash Smoke. There's a lot going on, man.
Shit, baby.
A lot. Well, let's play the little clip from where we started off from last on Friday.
Talking about it on Shea Baby TV.
When I was 15-year-old, and I would guess their perspective, because he was a young man, I was big time to him. Because I was 15-year-old, and I was doing things that most 15-year-olds weren't doing. And the people that he's rapping about in a lot of his records, like Rich Porter and Lou Sims, these are people I actually used to hustle with. Now, at 15, I'm not going to say I was a legend at hustling. I wasn't. I was 15. But the people that we were looking up to, by the time I got to their age, I had definitely made more money than them, and I was more impactful as it relates to culture, because it wasn't being known for selling drugs. I was never known for selling drugs. But what you won't do, you could ask Lou Sims if he ever sent me to the store, or ask anybody that you know that was in that world that ever sent me to the store. See, I never hustled with Jim. I don't think he ever bought a car till it was with rap money. It was never a street thing. I knew him as Jomo.
Hey, yo, first of all, he said he knew him as Jomo. That's cap, though, because I think Jomo, for some reason, I think that word was kind of met. They made that to make the new album he had with the, that sample, with all of that. When Jim Jones said the last song, the album he put out. So I think Jomo was made then. I don't know if they was calling him Jomo back in the days. I don't know. I wasn't from their block. But I do say the first time I heard Jomo was about a year ago in the reels.
Shit, baby.
It's crazy. All right, so let's get into the smoke. This is the real smoke of the day. So now, Jim Jones, ever since he went on that rant last week, let me see if I still have that. Okay, I think this is it right here. I want to go back and play the clip from last week first, just so we could be on the same page. I think this is it right here.
I used to be scared to death of the point he didn't want to come outside. I didn't understand it because I'm from downtown. You heard? We had our own set of killers.
The Rap Cat Podcast.
Dame impact in Harlem was nothing. Not to say it like that. Dame came up under hustlers. That impact was it. He was a little dude when it came to hustling in Harlem. He wasn't not no Rich Porter and none of that type of. He wanted to hustle. He wanted to hustle for niggas like Rich Porter and that. Dame from the east side. The niggas on the east side is different from the niggas from the west side. Now for the east side, Dame was a big deal to us because we were little when he was coming from the west side. Little car, jewelry, and all that. So when you young, he's looking like Rich Porter, but in reality, he was like this. I got $100 store, nigga. Take a couple grams. Get out of here.
The Rap Cat Podcast.
Yo, Jim and Dame running up on niggas. I got $100 for every bump on your face. Yo, look, I gotta tell you, Dame is hot off that, cuz. Dame is hot off that. Cause Dame, I ain't gonna lie to you. Up until I heard that part, I thought Dame was one of them out there. I ain't gonna lie to you, my nigga.
Shit, baby.
I ain't gonna hold you. I believed it. Come on, the Rockefeller, Jay-Z, who you with, where they get the money to do all this? That's what I'm saying. You can't just put albums out in the early 90s. You had to have a few dollars. They was independent. I thought Dame was out there getting that money. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought he was him. I thought he was one of them in them streets. One of them. So, where all of that happened, right? This is why we brought this up. So after all of that happened, let me see if I got the text messages. So after all that happened, right? I think this is it. Nah, that's not it. What? Anyway, the text messages was saying that Jim Jones hopped in the comments and was getting that Freaky. He was getting that Cameron. He was going at all them niggas, B. He was going at all of them. Jim Jones was hot this weekend. So, when he did all of that, Saturday or Sunday, I believe it was, which was yesterday, Freaky Zeke got on there and he went crazy. I saw No Game post that in his reels too the other day, and it's real. So he gets in there, he says, Freaky Zeke, you soft too. So Freaky Zeke started telling his side of the story, like, yeah, you know, we wasn't saying that when I was protecting you in Detroit. I was holding you down here and there. So then he pulled up some more content that was crazy on Jim. This is where Jim was going to give Dame Dash the 5 in Harlem. Yeah. Dame tried to come to the block. I got to give it to Dame, though.
But when someone that I consider family, I've never been in a situation where someone that I consider family actually tried to have somebody physically put their hands on me. It blew my mind. The level of disrespect, it was so un-Harlem that it was embarrassing. That one of the ones that I raised would actually try to have me hurt.
While footage of Jim Jones trying to jump Dame Dash is going viral, video surfaces of Dame Dash speaking on the entire incident, what happened and why. If that wasn't enough, even Cam weighed in on the situation. Click like and get in the comments.
You said I don't fight. Dame said, why you got muscles? You said I got muscles to look good. You know why I know? Because it's on tape.
For what? You know, what could have been done in that moment that you would physically want your man or someone that kind of helped you to get humiliated?
You went and got a couple niggas, and I know these niggas, they my niggas too. You tell them you got a problem, they jump in the car, they don't know who you got a problem with. They get down there as Dame. You bought niggas to jump Dame Dash? Really? Dame Dash, you couldn't fight Dame Dash? Lucky the niggas that you bought was like, oh shit, hold on, I thought we was coming for some real beef. This Dame Dash. But Dame ain't no sucker. Dame was ready to fight all three of y'all. And then when Dame realized the other two niggas wasn't doing it, he said, I want to fight you. You said, I don't fight. Dame said, why you got muscles? You said, I got muscles to look good. You know why I know? Because it's on tape. Yo. Did I put the tape out? Did I tell niggas, yo, put that tape out? Because Dame was stunned. Dame said, yo, get the fuck off my block. Them niggas ain't about to do nothing. Dame was in downtown on Orchard Street acting like he was in Harlem and told niggas, yo, get the fuck off my block. I told niggas, don't put that tape out, man. It ain't worth it.
It's this classic tale. It's always the friends that end up hurting each other the most. It's always your best friend. It's always the people you put on. And it's just, to me, systematically, it's been the behavior pattern within our culture is the people that we help the most and love the most and grew up with or the coolest with, supposed to be your best friends, are usually the ones that hurt you. It's always like that.
Dame's about to drop a couple jewels on the way he wanted Dipset to move the entire time. Perhaps if they did, things would have turned out a bit different.
And, you know, for me, civil war is always bad for business. The only people that gain are the people that are being entertained watching that have nothing to do with it. And, you know, I think, especially like us being from Harlem, it's just a big, a physical altercation and a public altercation is always a black eye for whatever neighborhood you're from when it's internal. And, you know, I heard what you know, a couple people called me about what Jim said about me. And I was like, I don't know, understand that. And then I heard what Cam said. You know, that was true. People asked me, it's been brought up. You know, Big Face Gary, he was appalled, but he was like, why didn't you ever tell us? You know, why didn't you ever tell us that he came to the block with his boys and you know, had to almost get into an altercation? And it was really like, when someone that I consider family, I've never been in a situation where someone that I consider family actually tried to have somebody physically put their hands on me. It blew my mind. The level of disrespect, it was so un-Harlem that it was embarrassing. That one of the ones that I raised would actually try to have me hurt. And for what? You know, what could have been done in that moment that you would physically want your man or someone that kind of helped you to get humiliated? Because that's all that would have been if somebody would have came on my block, or rather to my art gallery. It was my art gallery, and put their hands on me in front of my girl. So there was just no way that was going to happen without some degree of a fight. But again, what broke my heart was I felt like I raised everybody better than that, you know, and it looked like a black eye to whatever I was teaching, you know. It was just embarrassing. And, you know, family business should be within family. But at the end of the day, it's all just been talk, you know. We're all in our 50s, or I'm in my 50s. They must be getting ready to get in their 50s. And the violent tough thing is definitely never going to be the proper example that we want to lead by. Like, I know the younger versions of ourselves would have been laughing at us like, yo, sit y'all old asses down.
Tootie, what it is,
when we
my
were
boy?
younger, we always laughed at everybody older that was trying to act young or doing young things. So the tough thing has been over since the 40s, probably early 30s. It was like, you're too old to me to be tough like past 30, you know, your early 30s. It's family time. It's time to invest in your future. It's time to do things that you want your children to do.
Word.
And fighting amongst your friends 20, 30 years later, your best friends, the people that you fought with to get where you had to go, the ones that was broke with you and then got rich with you, and you fought, that's not the proper example. And I can't even say nothing because I've led by the wrong example.
You gotta respect what Dane's saying right now. Yeah. Not only is he sending a message to Cam and Jim over the situation that's going public, he's also owning the things he's done in the past that he sees as a mistake. That's growth.
You know, me beefing with homeboy. But again, you know, if you ask me, I'm just like a bystander in that. I would
fight for you. Yeah, they do. You know, for you never did nothing, nigga. You ain't no gang. They do. That's right. You're entertainer. They the gang bangers, tough rapper. You soft, gang. You soft, nigga. You soft, nigga. This ain't 1989. You get the film. You ain't never seen nobody fuck me up. I ain't never. No fuck. No cigarette. Go ahead. Fuck. Give me the glass. Fuck. Move, Chrissy. Chrissy, move, Chrissy.
Come on, y'all. Baby, please, you can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't. No.
Go inside and do something. Never sit me down tonight.
Come on, guys, please.
My man got his shirt on. He came down his house to try to disrespect me. And now he gotta eat that when he's not mad. You don't remember this shit when you're young. I bet you do. Your friends are shaming you right now. Your friends are shaming you right now.
No, they're not. They
telling you to go swing on your old shit.
These niggas don't care about you at all,
They
gang.
care about the way you act.
Trust me, they don't care about you, nigga. They care about what I do, nigga. Remember that, nigga.
If we ain't doing that, let's not do it. If we doing it, let's get it over. I ain't got all day.
Exactly. Let me
do what I need to do.
Shout out to Mills.
I ain't got all day for this. Let me take a beat. I'm gonna look good while I can. Let's go.
please.
I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere till y'all know. Get off my block then. You can't do nothing. Get off my block then. I can do. You can't do nothing with these niggas. Fight for you. Yeah, they do. You don't free.
Click like and get in the comments. I think you might like this next video that gives more of a breakdown on the internal problems between Jim Jones, Dame Dash, and Dipset.
Yo, that's crazy. So, fam, yo, Jim Jones is crazy. All right, here goes another one. It's it's different for them niggas, man.
You went and got a couple niggas, and I know these niggas, they my niggas too. You tell them you got a problem, they jump in the car, they don't know who you got a problem with. They get down there as Dame. You bought niggas to jump Dame Dash? Really? Dame Dash, you couldn't fight Dame Dash? Lucky the niggas that you bought was like, oh shit, hold on, I thought we was coming for some real beef. This Dame Dash. But Dame ain't no sucker. Dame was ready to fight all three of y'all. And then when Dame realized the other two niggas wasn't doing it, he said, I want to fight you. You said, I don't fight. Dame said, why you got muscles? You said, I got muscles to look good. You know why I know? Because it's on tape. Did I put the tape out? Did I tell niggas, yo, put that tape out? Because Dame was stunned. Dame said, yo, get the fuck off my block. Them niggas ain't about to do nothing. Dame was in downtown on Orchard Street acting like he was in Harlem and told niggas, yo, get the fuck off my block. I told niggas, don't put that tape out, man. It ain't worth it.
Fight for you. Yeah, they do. You know, for you never did nothing. They do. That's right. You're entertained. They the gang bangers, nigga. You soft, gang. You soft.
Yo, Jim Jones, the funniest nigga I love.
You soft, nigga. You get the 1989. You get the film. You ain't never fuck me up. Go fuck him up.
Jim told the nigga, this is not 1989. Yo. Watch, listen.
You soft, gang. You soft, nigga. You soft, nigga. You get the film. Soft, nigga. You get the 1989. You get the film. You ain't never fuck me up. I ain't never go fuck nobody. No. Cigarette. Go ahead. Fuck me up. Give me the glass. Fuck me up. Move, Chrissy. Chrissy, move, Chrissy.
Come on, y'all. Baby, please, you can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't. No.
Go inside and do something. Never sit me down enough.
Come on, guys, please. Let's just chalk this up as a fucked up day.
Ain't no fucked up day. He came down at his house to try to disrespect me. And now he got to eat that when he's not mad. You gonna remember that shit when you're not mad? I don't give a fuck about it. Your friends are shaming you right now. Your friends are shaming you right now.
No, they're not.
They telling you to go swing on your old
These
shit.
niggas don't care about you at all, gang.
They care about the way you act.
Trust me, they don't care about you, nigga. They care about what I do, nigga. Remember that, nigga.
If we ain't doing that, let's not do it. If we doing it, let's get it over. I ain't got no text.
Exactly. But we're not.
Let me do what I need to do.
We're not doing
If we gonna do it, let's do it now because I ain't got no text.
I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere till y'all know. Get off my block then. Get off my block then. I can do. You can't do nothing with these niggas.
Jimmy looked bad doing that, man. That's some real clown shit. How you gonna call out Dame Dash like that? Not even want to fight him, but to call your friends to help you fight a 40-year-old man. Look at Dame in that video. That man belly poking out. He obviously older than Jim Jones, and he obviously in less better shape. And Jim Jones was still scared to fight the man. What kind of shit is that? It's a few things we need to keep in mind watching this video. The first thing is these people was in downtown New York. They was in Manhattan, man. They was in the rich section, one of them town.
Let's keep it real. Jim didn't go there to fight him. Come on, man. Stop this. Y'all bloggers is wild. You know he did not go there to fight him. Nigga wanted content. He was just going down there. Just, they recorded it, cuz. It's obvious, man. That's like Cam said. Don't put that out. This was entertainment for Jim, man. Come on, man. He not going down there. Like he said, man, it's not 1989, my nigga. Nigga know he gonna put his hands on no Dame Dash. Stop playing games, bloggers. Y'all know this. Jim was never going down there to put his hands on Dame Dash, man. That was never what he was down there to do. And that's a fact. Come on, like he said, he raised these niggas, man. Niggas is up under him to rock. You know, come on, man. He's still looking at him like he the OG. But Jim had him in his feelings. He said, yeah, with this right here, look, this is wild. This is, Jim went in, a day, Jim killed him with this. I can't lie, man. This right here.
I used to be scared to death of him. The point he didn't want to come outside. I didn't understand it because I'm from downtown. You heard? We had our own set of killers.
The Rap Cat Podcast.
Dame impact in Harlem was nothing. Not to say it like that. Dame came up under hustlers. That impact was it. He was a little dude when it came to hustling in Harlem. He wasn't not no Rich Porter, none of that type of. He wanted to hustle. He wanted to hustle for niggas like Rich Porter and. That Dame from the east side. We the niggas on the east side was different from the niggas from the west side. Now for the east side, Dame was a big deal to us because we were little and he was coming from the west side, little car, jewelry and all that. So when you're young, he's looking like Rich Porter, but in reality, you know, he was like this nigga, go to the store, nigga, take a couple grams, get out of here.
The Rap Cat Podcast.
When you cancel out the street side of it and go into the music business of it, what was his impact with Dipset at that time?
He didn't have no impact with Dipset. Dipset, we made our impact on our own.
When y'all came over to Rockefeller, did y'all bring a certain energy that kind of ruffled the feathers of like state property and people like that?
No, when we came over to Rockefeller, it was all love. Everybody in the studios doing music, state property, Fleek and them, diplomats. Everybody was doing music there. That started until they went through all that damn shit.
But Joel said Cam took over the rock, huh?
I mean, in that sense,
The Rap Cat Podcast.
Mace was talented. He was a dancer. And Mace didn't excel at the rapping really to after high school they started getting on it. And then he excelled and then started getting on first and signed first and then I helped Cam and everybody get on this. But as far as making a name for themselves in the street, nobody had no name in the street like that. You know what I mean?
Big L.
Big L had a name for himself. He was rapping early, he was signed early. He had some dangerous brothers.
That was Cam said.
They was uptown really shaking and moving. You dig? And that's not my part of town. I was uptown. Yeah, Cam used to be scared to death of them niggas to the point he didn't want to come outside. I didn't understand it because I'm from downtown. You heard? We had our own set of killers.
The Rap Cat Podcast.
Yo.
That's crazy.
The spokesman, man, we back. Another edition of.
That's crazy. Yo, he said nigga ain't want to come outside after them dudes. Now, if you ever seen the NFL doc, maybe we could watch that Wednesday. I'll watch that with y'all. The NFL doc. Now, NFL, them niggas was, I can't lie. Them niggas all back there, them niggas was doing it. I can't front. They had the basketball games. Them niggas was definitely them. Big L's niggas, that I forgot the name of them niggas, but they was definitely out there. 100%. Now, he said Cam didn't even want to come outside. Nah, but them niggas was wild, though. I gotta say that. 90s was crazy in the Harlem. That's a fact. Yeah, so, and then this happened. So, I don't really know the true story on this, if this is real or not, but 50 Cent tried to call Jim Jones this weekend.
Calling Jim Jones right now. This bitch ain't answering. We go back to the gym right now. Right now. You know I just left the gym. We go back to the gym right now. I smoke it. Pick up your FaceTime, bitch. Where you at? You hollers is ducking the niggas from Queens.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, it's crazy because you know, even if you don't got a nigga stored in and a nigga call you FaceTime, their name comes up that's in the thing. So he saw 50 Cent, what the fuck? Yo, I gotta say, that's dangerous, man. That's like I see my number come up 50 Cent. I ain't gonna lie, I'm picking that shit up. I wanna see what's going on. What we talking about, Fifth? What we doing here? What we doing? But I don't got the smoke like 50 and Jim. So me, I'm picking up trying to figure out where the money at. Word. I'm like, what's good? What we talking about? Let's talk about it. That's real. Nasty out here in these streets. All right, so tomorrow, don't forget, we are on tomorrow. Me and Fox. Hey, Niche. She said they too old for this back and forth. Niche, where you been? We are done here. Now she want to come in at the end saying hi to everybody. So how you doing, Niche? How's your morning going? Niche, you better be in the chat early tomorrow. That's a fact, Fox. She better be in that chat early tomorrow so we can get this rocking. So tomorrow we are on 10:30 tomorrow. No cap news. We are back. Don't worry about the views, y'all. We are moving. The views are always going to be there. This is what YouTube does. We've been doing this. This is going on year number 2 in July. So we never let that start. We started off with 5 niggas in the chat. And we built it up to thousands. So we're not going to let niggas stop our hustle at all. Brian, appreciate you always. Thank you. No, me and No Fox, No Cap tomorrow is going to be on. And shout out to my man No Game with that fire verse. It's been rocking out on the show, and it's the theme song. It is what it is. Coop, you know I love you, my boy. Yeah, Brian. Brian, I need you to get to No Game. No Game is in charge of the merch department. I told y'all we would be on point in 2026. We're still trying to get there. The year just started, and I was tired, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I just had to get some energy. That's why last week, you noticed I was going to sleep on the shows. It's the new year, I'm drinking. I gotta pay my taxes. I gotta pay my taxes. All right, y'all, so I will see y'all tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate you always. No, you don't gotta buy one. We're giving you one on the house. Just get with No Game, and we figure this out. And No Game, I'll take care of that. Just let me know with the hoodie and everything. Just get it done for him. You don't gotta buy one, Brian. This one is on the house. You've been showing love. Just get with No Game. No Game, put your email in the chat real quick. Or where they can find you at. Hopefully No Game can put it up. Nah, definitely, Brian. Let me see if No Game gonna put that up. So you can have it before I sign off. Shout out to the ladies, too, that pulled up this morning. Love y'all always. All right, so No Game. If you could, put that email address up or send it to Brian in the comments. All right, y'all, so I will see y'all tomorrow, 10:30 in the morning, me and Fox. Look out for that promo tomorrow to know that we on and getting them real. Show Fox some love. All right? And subscribe to Fox's channel and subscribe to No Game channel. All right, I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Shout out to everybody. Love y'all, ladies. See y'all later.
Room for morality.
No games.
In foreign affairs.
Yo, Shay, we about to wake these niggas up, man. They sleeping. We about to put them on. And if they ain't ready, they better get ready. Yeah, stirring up the pot, crazy. Stir it up. Tuned in to Shay, baby. Tune in. Twisting up the Zagreb. Light up. Got me going Zagreb. Hip hop news, no cap. So don't try and bait. No cap. Trying to get your reels up. Then you know you gotta pay. This ain't your average, bro. Nah. Hating, then you mad at us. Haters. Niche, if they hating, send these haters back to Africa. This is where the shit stops. When I hit my bro Fox. What up, Don Coop, Charles, Pat, Brian. Make the show rock. The whole team. And we talking hip hop. Baby love, salute, baby. Salute, baby. Marcy, the whole chat room. Drop a comment, paste it. Started from the bottom basement. Headed to the top fast. Tune in and share your thoughts. Talking about it, talk stats. Shay Baby TV, hottest on the net. Let's talk facts. Anything above that. Clout chasing, fall back. Merch about to drop soon. Pre-order yours now. They can never lock us out. Kicking all the doors down. We coming through. Shay Baby TV, the hottest TV on the airwaves. Lock in. talking about it. Salute to the whole team. Marcy, Baby Love, Niche, Don Coop, Pat, Brian, No Cap Fox. What it do, y'all? We coming through, y'all. Shay Baby TV.
Shay Baby.